Hey, welcome back. As you can see, I've decided to add a camera into the mix. It's kind of a cheap camera, and it's gonna like autofocus sometimes. I've gone through the settings that I can find. I can't find a way to fix that. So, apologies, but here I am, in case you ever cared, and we are about to do rest and relaxation. Relaxation. Deal 888 damage with an Octo-masseuse. And I'm a little excited about this one actually because the Octo-masseuse deals octuple damage to minions. And to me, that's just fun. And one of the things that means is buffing the Octo-masseuse is going to have 8 times the effect as it would anywhere else. And I think Hunter is the way to go here because it does have a few ways to buff it. Not as many as Paladin would have, but it does have better ways to target and draw it, by which I mean the Messenger Buzzard. So if Messenger Buzzard, Octo-masseuse, and Bunny Stomper are the only beasts in my deck, then anytime I draw a Messenger Buzzard, that's going to get me one of the pieces that I want. So the Octo-masseuse itself, Messenger Buzzard to help draw it, or the Bunny Stomper to give it rush, or the Absorbent Parasite to give it rush. So 4 plus 1 of these is 6 mana, which gives me up to 4 mana left to buff it somehow. So I'm going to incorporate that in my deck building, and we'll be right back and see what I come up with. Alright, so I have a bunch of bananas here for basically up to +3/+3 for a single card. I put in a secret passage because I want to keep the number of minions in my deck relatively low for the purposes of like 10-gallon hat and bird watching and also fetch. Although I did not include product 9 because product 9 is a beast, and unfortunately I don't want to recast secrets right now as much as I want to just get to my Octo-masseuse and something to give it rush. But I do have the Star-Strung bow since I'm probably going to be triggering some secrets, and I do have some spell stones to give me board presence based on secrets that I've been casting, and secrets can just slow the game down a little bit long enough for me to maybe get the Octo-masseuse out. So unfortunately I forgot last video entirely. This video I have no tourist for Hunter. I don't have a Hunter drink. I don't even know if there is one. But I did put a couple of drink servers just to nod towards that. And also, I don't really have much in the way of Battlecry minions here, so no point in trying to make progress on the location achievement here. So I'm really just focused on the Octo-masseuse at this point. Let's see how it performs.
Sylvanas versus Illidan.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
I will never serve.
Honestly, I have enough targeted draw, and I don't want to cast this thing or summon this thing before I have the Octo-masseuse anyway, so I can go ahead and throw that back. I don't need that right away. An explosive trap can slow things down a bit, and a draw spell here. Drawing is really what I want to do before I'm ready to pull the trigger. Oh, or drink. I'll save the coin. Excellent. Octo-masseuse. I especially like finding that off of the bird watching because now that 3 is going to be 24 damage whenever it runs into something. And that's why
Good hit, my turn.
I wanted to keep the number of minions in my deck relatively low.
Good hit, my turn.
That's going to be a problem, isn't it?
My hand is full. My hand is full.
Okay. Thankfully, at least a little bit, I can do that. Certainly I want to run this in here. Huh, nice.
Work out those knots. Feeling sore.
And thankfully I managed to do that before their skydiving came up.
I found a sea urchin!
Well, this seems like a good time for that. Okay. Draw a minion. Draw a minion. That's not the minion I need. That's also not the minion I need right now. Unfortunately, I was not able to draw a way to give this rush. So that's all the progress I'm going to make this game, but at least I can play some drinks.
Job's done.
Such skill in one like you.
Your prowess is undeniable.
My torment ends.
So yeah, I was able to attack with the Octo-masseuse once, and I got 32 progress. Although I am seeing a trend that I sort of predicted that I'm not too happy about. I haven't won, and not just for the achievement videos, I haven't won a single game this expansion yet. The meta is very fast, and that always throws me for a loop. I really hate when it's mostly aggression out there. But I'm certainly not saying there's not a better way to survive long enough to get more hits in. Certainly at the end there, I had a decent chance of getting a second hit in at least. With it, like if I drew, I had one more thing to give Beast's Rush, and I had one more Magnetize for Rush in the deck. And especially if I had drawn the Magnetize, that would have been another 3 times 8, another 24 progress, so 64, and another 24, 68, 88. That would have been 88 progress for attacking twice. But I got a little bit unlucky there. But, I mean, like I said, I think this concept with the Octo-masseuse is just fun. Like, buff it up a little bit, and I did have the... Actually, I had the bananas in hand, so I don't remember offhand exactly how much mana I would have had left over to buff it some more. But it's just fun, being able to do massive damage to minions that way. If you want to try for a high roll, there are some minions out there that will give you random, like the chameleon buff or whatever. And if you can get Wind Fury on that thing, whew, you can make some progress. But I think this is basically what I'm going to be going with. Alright, I'll see you next time.